Bulldog family. You are looking absolutely marvelous. Thank you so very much for coming out and welcoming us back to the Hill. We have had just a phenomenal, exciting trip throughout the state of Alabama. It has been great. We have had the opportunity of welcoming, hopefully, the new class of 2017 and continue increasing the enrollment here at Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. This is the 5th year that we have had the opportunity of doing this historic presidential tour. I'm not sure, but I'm going to step out and say that there is no other institution in the state of Alabama that has a presidential bus tour quite like Alabama A&M University. This is made possible because of the hard work of a number of individuals. And I'm certainly going to give the opportunity for 2 of our students to share with you, and then I'm going to come back and give some additional remarks. So we'll first hear from our lovely queen, Ms. Carmen Wright, and then we'll hear from our Student Government Association President, Ms. Tara Crawford.
Hey, Carmen.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am glad to be back on the Hill. It's been a long week, but I spoke from the heart. I told them my experience on the Hill, and I hope that they gain the knowledge that I've given them. And go Bulldogs!
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
It's so good to see you all once again. I've had a great time traveling throughout the state of Alabama. I found the tour to be very insightful, and I just want to thank the student body for allowing me to be away for such a long period of time. And go Bulldogs!
Thank you so much. Let me just give you a bit of historical note. The idea of the presidential tour did not originate with Andrew Hugheni Jr. It was not my idea. And that's important in life, that we give credit where credit is due. A former faculty member of this university and an alumna of this university, Dr. Bernice Richardson, it was her idea and her insistence that we have this presidential tour. So I want to publicly thank her again for her visionary idea of putting together such a wonderful opportunity to share with all of Alabama about Alabama A&M. But it required a little bit more than that. It required some effort on the part of a staff that would take on the responsibility to coordinate this. And I want to thank Mrs. Vanita Clisby King. Ms. King, I want to thank you and your staff for coordinating this. So I want all of the staff members from enrollment management, if you would come please to the front, so we can appropriately thank you for what you continue to do. All of the students, all of the persons with enrollment management, financial aid, all of you, please come forward. We appreciate so much. In the front so we can see you. We want to applaud these unsung heroes for what they continue to do. Thank you so very, very much. I want you to know this is a logistical nightmare. When you start in Mobile, Alabama, and work your way back to Huntsville, Alabama, and you are covering, supposedly, normally you only cover 4 schools a day. But if any of you happen to know Ms. King, 4 can sometimes go to 5, and 5 can go to 6, and 6 can go to 7. So we really had a workout. But thank you so much, Ms. King, to you and your staff for what you continue to do. want to thank our faculty. We've had faculty members who have joined us on this tour. So will our faculty members please come out, those who have joined us on the tour. And some of the faculty members have been with us every year. Every year we've had faculty members, they have come, and we want this to be a challenge to the other faculty members. We want you to come and join us. We want you to come and join us in the process. So thank you so much, faculty members. Staff members, we've had staff members. Would you please come forward that have joined us each year as we have toured throughout the state of Alabama. Okay. All right. We had members of the President's Cabinet and other administrators that joined us periodically. Would you please come out and let us thank you? Members of the President's Cabinet that joined us periodically. Come on, Mr. Gibson. And there's a special reason why I've asked them to come out. Because I continue to challenge them that if this gentleman who is a senior citizen can get on the bus for a week, then I certainly expect that some of my cabinet will join me at some point as well. So I'm making a public request for you to join me next year. But thank you for the time that you did join us on this particular presidential. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alumni. We had alumni that joined us at various points. Any alumni that joined us on the presidential tour, would you please come out and be recognized? Any of our alumni? Okay, very good. And we had our students that joined us. There's some who joined us at various schools that they attended. And then we had our students that were with us from the very beginning. And I can tell you that you would have been extremely, extremely proud of the way that they represented Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. It's one thing to ask young people to get up early in the morning, as we have asked them to do, but they did it, they were on time, and when they presented, they were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So I want to thank all of our students that were a part of this. Students, thank you so very much for what you have done. I want to thank our driver, Mr. Sylvester. Mr. Sylvester, where are you, sir? A great job. I can tell you, driving through Alabama is no easy task, but he has mastered it, and we look forward to having you join us again next year, Mr. Sylvester. Thank you. We had two law enforcement persons that were with us to be sure that we got from point A to point B safely, and that is Investigator Gardner and Officer Ali. Thank you. And then there is a person, as I said last year, if that person did not go with me, I wouldn't go. So I want to thank the First Lady for continuing to go each year on this presidential tour. Thank you very much, Madam First Lady. Let me just give you a bit of statistics, and then I will close with the theme that we had for this year's presidential tour. This year, we awarded scholarships to 867 students at 44 different high schools. We traveled a total of 1,123 miles throughout Alabama. The 867 students received scholarships over a 4-year period amounting to, and I need all of you, hold Mr. Gibson up over there if you would, please. $16,673,904. $16,673,904. That compares to the 2016, where we awarded 694 awards for $14.3 million. The number of recipients is up by 25% over last year, and the total scholarships award are up by 17% over last year. So it is working. It is working, and this is a grand opportunity, again, as I said, to showcase Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University. We have entitled this 2017 presidential tour as Hope. Faculty and staff will remember that's what we used as the beginning of our opening faculty and staff. And we thought it was a message that our young people needed to hear. Yes, we talked about the excellent programs that we have here at Alabama A&M University. We talked about the nurturing, caring environment that we have at Alabama A&M University. But I told them at the end, what we have at Alabama A&M University, more so than anything else, is hope. Hope for that future. And here's the definition that I gave them of hope. The first letter, H, represents being high-spirited. And young people here, the same applies to each of you. Don't let anything get you down. There's a lot of stuff going on around in this country right now. But I say to you, don't let it get you down. Keep your spirits up. The next letter is O, optimism. Tomorrow is going to be better than it is today. We will live through all of this. We will be fine because we are on the shoulders of optimism. That's what this country was built upon. That's what this institution was built upon. The next letter is P, being persistent, not giving up. If you don't succeed the first time, try again. I just had a conversation with the principal at Jameson High School, coaches, and here's what I told and said to the principal about students and the ACT. If you're going to play basketball, if you're going to play football, one of the things you have to do is to practice. You can't just show up and play. The same is true with the ACT exam. You have to practice. If you don't make the score you want the first time, try again. Second time, try again. Third time, try again. But while you're being persistent, you also must be positive. Because so a person thinketh, so that person is. And so we want you always to remain positive. And the last letter was E, that we ought to be encouraged, that we ought to be expectant, and that we are to embrace the future. And what better place to embrace the future than here at Alabama A&M University, where we know that you can start here and you can go anywhere. Go Bulldogs!